Hey guys, my name's Morgan. Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna do a physical TBR collection. So I'm definitely the type of person who reads on my Kindle like so much. It's literally dead because that's all I do is read on my Kindle. But then I'm also the type of person who will order all of these books. Like, tell me these books aren't like the prettiest books you've ever seen. To Sandra Odette, literally an amazing author. The issue is all of her books are on Kindle Unlimited, so that's where I get my problem. But what I think we're gonna do today is go through all of my books that I've bought over the past year and collect all the ones I have not even read yet. We'll consolidate them all into one shelf, and then I'm gonna try to go through all of them and read them before I can buy a new book. I put myself on book buying bans a lot, but then I don't listen to myself. So hopefully this time it'll actually work out. But I think the first thing that we gotta do is go through all of these books and gather the ones I haven't read yet. Also, side note, I'm not gonna gather the ones that are like part of series that I don't have all of them collected yet, and ones that are like holiday books. Okay, I think this is all of them. Jesus. I think I could admit I definitely have a problem. Alrighty, let's go through this physical TBR. Rather than doing like a little short summary of all the books, because there's literally 23, I'm just gonna split them up by genre. So first and the highest genre is romance, and you can literally tell based on the covers. So let's go through those. Oops. So the first one is Love in Other Words. I feel like everyone is obsessed with this book. Everyone on TikTok and YouTube talks about how this is like their best 5-star read ever. So I don't know what's taken me so long to read this, but it's definitely on my TBR now. These two, I feel like, were super popular last summer, Love on the Brain and The Love Hypothesis. I ordered them both last summer and I just never got around to reading them. So now I'm gonna do it. Another Christina Lauren one is The Unhoneymooners. I'm going on my honeymoon soon, so I feel like this is like a good tropical vibe. So maybe I will bring this with on my trip. Red, White, and Royal Blue. I feel like obviously Red, White, and Blue reminds me of 4th of July. So I feel like this is maybe gonna be a summery vibe. So I may not read this right away, but it's still definitely on my TBR. I haven't heard anything about these 3 books. I ordered them all off an app called Pango Books because the seller had them and they just looked cute for my shelf. So it's called 10 Rules for Faking It, The Cul-de-Sac Wars, and The Dating Charade. This one is super small, so this might be a cute little quick one sit down read. And then the last 2 I have heard a lot about. So Book Lovers is another one that was super popular like on TikTok last year. So I definitely want to take a look at it. And then Funny You Should Ask was going around everywhere a couple months ago. So this is another relatively short looking one. So I want to take a look at this. I feel like there's so many Colleen Hoover stans out there. I've only read a couple books by Colleen Hoover. My favorite one was clearly Verity. But I picked up It Ends With Us. I feel like there's so much talk about this because that second book came up. I think it's called It Starts With Us. So I definitely want to take a look at this and check it out. The Inheritance Games, I really want to read. I heard it's like that movie, what's it called? The mystery movie. I don't know, it'll come to me, but it sounds good. So I definitely want to read this. And then A Touch of Malice is the 3rd book in a trilogy. It's kind of like a retelling of Hades and what's her name? Persephone. It's a retelling of Hades and Persephone. So I already read the first 2 books. I definitely want to finish the trilogy off and read this. These Violent Delights and Caraval are both like the first of series. So I don't know if I'm going to read these right away just because I've been reading a 22 book series. So I feel like once I'm done with Ice Planet Barbarians, I'm gonna wanna get off that and do one off. So these will probably be on my TBR for a while. Obviously I'm not gonna probably stick to this order. So if you see any books in here that you're like, I am obsessed with this, let me know so I know to read that one sooner rather than later. So without further ado, let's organize these. So I think I'm gonna designate this shelf as my TBR shelf. Here is my physical TBR shelf. The goal is once I finish reading something, I'm just gonna put it back where it's supposed to go. So I need your guys' help. Let me know which one I should read first. This is A Touch of Malice. It's the third book of a trilogy. So I feel like I should just get it over with and read it. Second option would be The Inheritance Games. This is gonna be like a way different vibe than what I've been reading recently, just because all I've been reading the past month is Iceland Barbarians. So this is like, I think like kind of a thriller mystery type of thing. So this would be a different change up. And then the last one is Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. There are so many booktubers who are obsessed with this book. So I know I will like it, but it's just like not fantasy romance, which I'm not in the mode of right now. Let me know which one should I read first on my physical TBR. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really want to keep doing more book related content, so let me know if you guys liked it. I literally am so lame and the only hobbies I really have are making videos and reading books, so prepare for a lot of book content. Also, feel free to subscribe, like my video, and then follow me on TikTok. I post a lot on Morgan Bryce. Thanks so much. Have a good day.